I'm gonna be muted anyway, so I don't care what you say.
Oh yeah, well fuck you. Hey, this is Sergeant Jazz Spencer from Task Force 802, and I finally have my gun. This is the JG MOD5 A4 RIS system. Now, this gun you can buy for $155 that I got on evic.com. Now, also in that, it's mentioned a free red dot, and this is it. It is a red dot scope, and I've taken it off because it is the shittiest piece of crap on the face of this planet. It does hook on, it screws into the rail system, and you can turn it on. A couple things that are wrong with it. It doesn't line up with the iron sights on this, so you know that's off. There are knobs here to slide it in, but they're plastic and they're fake, so you don't have anything. And if I do turn it on, if you're looking at it, you can see it, which is really bad, seeing a giant floating red dot in the middle of airsoft. So, onto the gun. Alright, so first thing about this gun is I noticed that the charging handle comes back and it does lock in place. Corporal Nathan's D-Boy Scar, the bolt comes back to get the hop up, but it doesn't stay, so you have to use two hands. So after I charged the handle, I was looking for the hop up, and there isn't any. So I found out later that there's a tiny meter that just goes back and forth for hop up. You can adjust it like that. Really easy to do it in the field of fire, but it's not that realistic. The fire selector is ambidextrous. Check that out. I can move that. It can move without doing anything. That's pretty cool. Has rail systems. These iron sights are really good. This tip is black now, but it was really, really orange when I got that. So, you know, I got Staff Sergeant Topher to paint over it. Came with this foregrip. What's really good that separates this from other foregrips is that it's coated in rubber. Easier to grip, so your hand doesn't slip. And plus, while playing here in Vermont in the dead of winter, it won't freeze, so you won't kill your hand. The FPS is 380 to 440. Which is really good for an SMG. I can put shots across our map with this. So, on the body of this, we've got the rail system up front, and the upper body here is metal, rails and metal. Magazine, which holds 200 rounds, and back to that, is metal. The gearbox and the trigger guard, and the trigger, it's hard plastic, but it's really durable. But this stock is really crappy plastic. It's got sling mounts here, and there's a mount somewhere else on the gun. It's plastic, and this rubber comes off to find the battery in there. I'll get back to that later. So, about the magazine, there's two releases for it. There's a button right here, press that to take it out. Or there is a trigger, so to speak, you pull that out. This is a really good magazine, it's 200 rounds. The gear on the bottom is really big. It winds away from you, which is good, but you just push the gear in, and there it goes. It comes with an 8.4 volt nickel cadmium battery. Pretty good. It has a really good rate of fire. Don't worry, there's nothing in it. But nothing's coming out. So we'll get back to that later. Does it work now? There we go. It's pretty cool. The iron sights are really good. You don't actually need anything. Well, because you couldn't put anything on. But still, it's really cool. Alright, so, all in all, this is a really good gun, but the one thing that you might want to see is you might want to see how it fires, which is kind of important for airsoft. So let's go shoot this thing. Alright! We got fully automatic setting too. Back to semi. Yeah, so that's pretty sweet. At 380, 440 FPS, it's actually really good. There was no hop-up on that whatsoever. So, I kicked that cardboard box's ass. So, this has been the Task Force 802 review for the JG MOD5 A4 RIS system. Comes with a free red dot, sucks, we don't need that. I'm just going to go through some really cool stuff right now. Yes! Yeah! Oh, fuck. So, in airsoft, I do a lot of stealth. Now, the object of stealth is to be quiet so the enemies don't know you're there. So, I'm going to go on a little demonstration of a stealth mission. Let's go, come on. Alright, so, As you can see, the weather makes stealth a little hard because there's a lot of snow on the ground, but it's Vermont, so deal with it. Okay. It's really dark over there. So, why are you looking at my gun? So, I'll be back in just a second. Just go. Okay. That's what the snow's for. We're good. We're done. Why are you still filming? Damn.